Hello, this is Peter Rivera-Concannon submission for BrowserHistory1. I have already created the directory for WODs within my ITM repo, and I've already created another directory called BrowserHistory1 that contains the file called index.html, and of course will be the main file for this assignment. As you see what I just did there, I used the exclamation point trick you showed us in class to create a automatic HTML template or skeleton. Thank you for that again. Basically, after that, I am now typing a header 1 for a title of my web page called a history of web browsers. Once again, sorry for the bad format of this. This is the way that Microsoft Game Bar recorded the screen I had. Don't know why. Also, it didn't let me voice over during while I was doing it, so I'm currently voicing over right now. But I just opened up the terminal currently, also I already have all the images downloaded already, because I'm guessing you won't be able to see my mouse go onto the browser screen to download those images from the link you gave us. So currently I am starting the server up just to make sure that my HTML template is correctly set up and that it runs and it works. Yeah. And you see the server's on, and it's on the channel right there. So currently I went to that on the browser, clicked it, now it's showing me in the terminal, of course, what I'm requesting it to do. What the browser is requesting it to do. So for the next part, I'm going to start typing the body, and next I'm going to create the header 2 tags for the 4 sections of the web page, which are the introduction, a brief history of IE, Mozilla, and Google. So each one of those have their own brief history sections. Sorry, not introduction, but a index section. My fault. No, sorry, it's supposed to be introduction, and I change it later on in the video, so that will come soon. Yep, so currently just creating those tags for each section, and then quickly after we'll be adding in the information for each respective section. Also, I utilized the find and replace tool to fix my capitalizations for the headers, just to make sure it's all, it looks more like a title or a header rather than just a bit of text. Yep, just fixing the capitalizations. So here I'm just making sure that the paragraph tags are correctly formatted, because I started putting it in the wrong way. Also, at this point, I didn't realize the wrap text in the view section. I recently enabled that, and it has changed my life. Yeah, for these ones I did them a very inefficient way. But I will change that phrase. So back then, I was just making sure that I was correct on the browser, and now I am going to create the index section for this part. And as earlier mentioned, I just noticed I wrote the wrong name there. That was the introduction, and now I'm creating the index section for this website. Once again, using the H2 tags just to make it correct formatting. And then I use the list tags, which are the li tags, to create a ordered list under this for the index. And then as well, I use the a tag to make sure it's linked to an external source or external link. And what I used for those links were the download sites for Internet Explorer, Mozilla, or Google Chrome, or just Google in general. But yeah, I'm sure those are correct. And then I also use that is the introduction is what's shown versus the index.html, which is the actual link. And of course, I use index.html for the introduction because the introduction is on this file. So. And now for the final part, that I think I'm sure now, I get started on adding the images to each of their respective sections. Of course, I put a space behind the introduction. I wasn't thinking of one. Obviously, it doesn't have one. So it's currently just thinking to myself, why am I putting it there? Yep, there's the realization. And now, adding the using the image tag with the search. You can use that to look up images you have stored inside your directories or other folders or files and insert them that way into the code. So I'm using of course, the logos that you gave us through the links, and then using other tags to alter their properties, like the width and the height, to make sure it fits correctly, because the ones given to us were 300 and something by 300 something. We needed 100 by 100, so using this, it made that possible. And we'll do the same thing for the next two as well. Okay, now with all that done and saved, we refresh the page, make sure it all works. Of course, you can't see that, but when I looked at it, it worked perfectly fine. Everything is corrected orderly, and how it should be. So, yep, I'm sure my total time was around like 17:20. If you want to count the time I'm talking right now, it's 17:36.